Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager. We are just getting ready to start a new career. We're going to start the career in the Endurance Cup. We're going to do medium length, 180-minute races. I did a test the other day, just off camera, with 360-minute races, and really I think that might not lead to that interesting of a video to watch, because we're going to be running most of the race at 12x speed, just trying to run through the laps and everything. So I think 180 will be a happier balance on that. Let's go ahead and go with 180-minute races. Let's pick our name. Let's go with something fun. Paul Supremo. Go. Let's go back to our North American roots. And let's make this guy kind of a blonde. Let's take no facial hair. He doesn't need glasses. It's going to be an X. I keep him an X driver. Go. We're going to choose a team for this because I don't think we really have the time to build up our own team. Let's do Endurance. Now, in the Endurance series, there are two tiers that are running the race at the same time. Class B is a slower class, or Tier 1 is a higher class. So let's do Tier 1. And now we're just going to pick our team. I don't think we want it. We don't want anything in super high pressure. Medium. Third is high. Second is high. First is super high. Let's go with the Lancaster folks. Expected to finish 5th out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Go with 4th. These guys, it's a French team, a UK team, a French team, German, Spain, and have a really good headquarters. Let's have a little better car, a little worse drivers, a little less headquarters. Definitely really bad on the staff, but they have higher money. So, well, let's just go with this. Lancaster. Lancaster Performance. Load on in here. All right. So something else that is different with the Endurance series is that we have multiple drivers. So we have 3 drivers per car that we're going to have to deal with. Go ahead and check our mail. Look at Lancaster Performance. All of the first messages that you always get. So let's set a budget. 3rd, 5th, or 6th. Let's go with 5th. Now, something else that's in the Endurance series is the energy recovery system. So these are hybrid race cars that can basically charge batteries or charge some form of technology that they can then dissipate to give us a performance boost. So we have power mode, which is basically dumping all the battery power or whatever into your transmission to provide you with a huge boost of speed, but it drains the power quickly. Then we have the hybrid mode, which kind of slowly drains the power, but also gives you a little bit better fuel economy. And we have different forms of energy recovery. We have the flywheel, the battery, and the supercapacitor. And it looks like our car is going to be equipped with the supercapacitor. Okay. Some rule changes. So since we have multiple drivers, we have to swap drivers. Each driver has to run at least 10% of the race. in order to be eligible for points. At the same time, no one driver can drive for more than 40% of the race without incurring a team penalty for every lap that the driver performs over that limit. Qualifying requires 2 drivers to post a time, and their averages will be basically combined in order to figure out your team qualifying position. And pit stops are going to last a lot longer because of how they have the rules set up, driver swapping, etc. There we go. And there we have our pit crew. Got it. Okay, let's jump to our car. We only have $300,000, so I don't think we really have any cash to be messing around with buying new parts at this point. We're just going to have to be able to improve the parts that we have. Let's see here. Get the reliability. I think our reliability is going to be fairly good at this point. Let's see what we can do as far as boosting our capabilities. Let's see here. Top speed is critical, deceleration is critical, and high speed corners are critical. So if we max out the performance on our engine 6 days before the race, we do anything else before the race? Max out our nose. Is that here? Do we need nose? No, we need brakes. High speed corners. Okay, so we can only do that one the day before the race. Suspension 1 day before the race. 1 hour after the race. So let's do that. So if we max out our engine and our top rear wing, okay. What if we focused on, we could max out, so we could focus on 3 parts and then maybe max out 1 whole car for the race. That sounds pretty cool. Let's fit parts. So we want the top engine, top rear wing, and the bottom suspension on a car. So let's put top engine is in car 2. Let's take a look at our drivers and figure out who's the better drivers. Car 1 has the better set of drivers. Okay. Let's do that. Let's give car 1 the top engine, the top rear wing, and the bottom suspension. Correct? Putting the bottom suspension, the top rear wing, and the top engine. Yep. So that's exactly what we want to do. Make sure that car has the bottom suspension, the top rear wing, and the top engine. So it will have the, in essence, the performance benefit going forward. Let's take a look at our pit crew. Do we have the best guys in the best positions? Let's put him in the rear jack position, front jack position. Let's take this guy and swap him with this guy for tire changing. Tires, nope, looking at the wrong column. Let's do that. Tires. Swap him and him. 11 on the tires, 12 on the front jack. Rear jack. Refueling. Fixing. Alright, so I guess we'll just go with that. We really don't have the cash to be hiring anybody at this point. We only have $300 and some thousand. Right. mind hiring guys, but they cost me 200 grand to hire. Career, okay. Somebody gets married, more marketable, higher morale, good deal. Let's do an interview. Lancaster Performance is your new home, but it isn't the best team. What's your plan? I might be one of the big boys, but I can promise we're going to work our absolute hardest. Let's do that. River driver morale. Good deal. So hopefully you've made a start getting to know your drivers. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. Yep, that. I wrote that you're expected to finish 5th. Better. And skills as a driver. Will it translate? Well, yeah, sure. We're going to be good. On. .73 miles. 40% chance of rain. Our low speed corners. Factory staff is idle. Okay. Let's see here. Low speed corners. Let's work. Lower gearbox. We have 35 days until the next race. So we have lower gearbox. Get out of my way. 14 days. 21 days. All right, so that would maximize one whole car all the way up, right? Let's look at this. 26 days after the race. 33 days after the race. 9 days. 6 days. 3. Let's go with that. Give us two engines and 2 suspensions maxed out. And be ready to go for the next race. Right? We don't have really a good sponsorship selection to pick from. Concerned we're still going to be losing money here. Let's just pick auto tires. And let's go. Let's load up the medium sets. Don't need that many hard sets. That. We've already fit the parts that we want. So let's go ahead and race. Saving this because when I ran through this first time, I had a game crash. So just in case that happens, don't have to record this video all over again. So one thing with this DLC is we still race at the same races that we had in the Open Seat series. Really wish we got more tracks with the Open Wheel series and the or with the Endurance Cup and the GT series. I think that would kind of make things a little better. All right, so driver preference. So basically, we set the car up on to a specific driver, and they get a little bit of a bonus. Okay, so we can set things up to Perez, set things up to Fonseca or Ding. So that's 3 and a little bit, 4, almost 4 full stars, and so let's keep it there. 3.5. Right, so that's fine. Car setup. Let's do. So that's fine, I guess. Let's just go ahead and move on to practice. Let's take practice. send you out. So something else that we have with respect to the Endurance series is we have these fired up zones. So basically this circle here, and here tells you where their endurance is, or this bar is their endurance, and the little circle tells you when the driver gets fired up. They kind of get a little performance boost out of being fired up. So during the race, I think it can become kind of strategic to put maybe your driver in at the end that's going to be maybe in their fired up zone, possibly. So that's something to take a look at. Let's leave all that there. Let's do race trim, 4 laps on medium tires. Send out Richards. Race trim, 4 laps. Send you out on medium tires also. We are swapping tires at this point. See, we definitely have different cars. With our headlights on. Out. Gaining knowledge pretty quick, which is good. Go ahead and go to 4x speed. See where we are with our laps. Off by a little bit. 0.2 on Perez and 0.7 on Richards. We'll let them go for another couple laps. We do have 15 minutes in practice, so we do have longer practices. Which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and bring him in. And let's send him out. Got good, okay, and great. So he's really happy with the speed balance, but we could probably do something with our downforce. Let's go with a little greater downforce. And let's bump the handling back. Let's try that. Top speed. It's the same. We follow our Perez. Bring her in. Great, good, and good. Car setup. So you're good on the downforce as it is. Let's bump this a little bit, see if we can't make it excellent. Good on handling. Let's the handling up a little bit, get it a little bit more towards center. And speed balance. Let's try that. See if you're happy with that change. See if we made Richards any happier. Perez right behind him. Race. Okay, so let's bring you in. And now we can work on qualifying because we are maxed out on medium tires and our race trim. Let's bring both of them in. Send you out. Let's put Edwards in the car. Good, good, and great. Very good, okay, and great. Okay, so let's that down a little bit and see if that does anything. Let's move that. Let's go the other direction. See if we make it any worse, right? Qualifying trim. Let's put on a set of hard tires. Or there's a 40% chance of rain. Maybe we should put on some hards. Great, okay, and good. Switch over to that driver. Great. Up and down for us a lot. Let's see what that does. The handling. And better at the lower speed. Let's do that. Qualifying trim. And our tires just to maximize our gains. So then we got Edwards. Not overly concerned about dialing in all the way because we can still make changes in qualifying. Leave you guys out just for a little bit longer. Just to gain this qualifying knowledge. If we can get to... okay, excellent, excellent, and good. All right, great. So, great, great. Now we're back to good. So you definitely want to go, you're more inclined to go this way. Alright, so let's send you out that. Our poor, great, and poor, good, and good. So, went the wrong way with you. Lower downforce. And handling. It's good there. Good there. Great there. Okay. Speed balance. Let's try that. See if you're happy with that. There's a few minutes left. Let's do that. Just be super aggressive. Okay. Edwards is banging it out. Look at that. Dang, Edwards is on the board. Both of our drivers are up there. Top in practice. Oh yeah. Awesome. Beat them out even over softs. Nice. Qualifying 7th or above, we get ourselves 300 grand bonus. Bonus. Okay, car 1. Car 2. Right. Perez. Oh. Perez. And Blake Edwards. Car 2, we have to pick our second driver. Okay. Let's go with qualifying trim and medium tires. Medium tires and qualifying trim. Car setup. Excellent, good, and good. Great. Great. So we want more downforce. Great there. Great there. Handling. That's good. Good. Great. Good. So we need to bump our handling back a bit. And we're on medium tires. Up, up, up. Excellent, excellent, and good. Great. So we need to bump our speed up. Right. That great was there. Great was there. Okay, let's see how that does. Medium's on. Continue. Take the qualifying. Now remember, we have to have 2 drivers qualify, have qualifying laps. And basically, at that point, then our qualifying time will be set. So we can't get so focused on one driver that we forget. Oops. That we forget about what am I doing? Turn that on. Can't get so focused on one driver that we forget about bringing our other driver out. Auto, just basically bringing our tires and brakes up the temp. Running our hot lap. Medium tires. That we do. Basically, the check is telling us that that driver has posted a time. So far, both of those guys are below the sponsorship objective. Okay. Because our grip is low, our grip is coming up. Excellent, great, and great. So, bump our speed down just a hair. That. Then I think we'll be 2 excellence. That. Okay. Leave our driver in for now. See if she can't boost her time. 2 excellence and a great. Good. Now we know from the other car, we get better if we if we move our thing to top speed. Let's do that. Right, let's watch Perez, see how she does. Really want to get our sponsor bonus. Low on cash. So far, I think we're doing good. I think green means that we're betted our previous sector times. Perez was 118.5. That's not too bad. Let's definitely go in and put in our other driver. Great excellence. So we're going to save this setup. We're going to call this car 1, 99% in qualify, right? Let's switch our drivers. Let's not change anything else. Let's put her out on softs. Just see if that helps at all. Send you out. Let's switch drivers. Getting better. Very good. So you want your car to be a little... Great. Good. Great. We're going to be a little better that way. Let's put softs on you. Second driver. The only cars that haven't qualified are second driver. That's the reason we're down there at the bottom. We effectively don't have a qualifying time. Let's see. Just about done a lap. A Kaz call. They'll post third time. And this is pretty much this is the driver that's got the best time of qualifying. Right. So we are in 7th and 8th at this point. Now we're out of 7th and 8th. Let's put on our mediums and just see if we can't skirt back up there. Put on a set of mediums. So we do have a bonus on the mediums. Save this setup. This is car 2. 99% in qualify. We should have just enough time to post a lap where we have the best grip possible on the track, or almost the best grip possible. 118.5, 118.6. Right. See if we can do better. Oh, didn't top it. Oh, oh well. Came close. Came close. Right now we are getting ready for the race. Maybe if we have better parts, we'll be better. Maybe I should have focused on soft as opposed to medium or hard. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, so we picked medium tires, race trim, car setup. We're not touching that. We are as best as we can get. And I think we're pretty much good to go. Start the race. Remember, we have 3 drivers. All 3 drivers have to run in the race because no one driver can be on the track for more than 40% of the race. The way it starts is we roll off the grid and warm up. Then we'll do a rolling start the next time around. Oh, we're on softs? Oh, shoot. Oh, well. So we have 31 laps to use up our fuel. Our tires probably will not last 31 laps. At all. go 4X, 3-hour race. Safety car. Then back here is Class B. Here, Class A. Safety car is taken off. We're about to get the green flag. Go, 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 go. And the race has started. So you can see that we have time in our car. Max is 1 hour and 12 minutes. See our charge on our ERS. See, we can pick how we want to recover that. Pick our strategy. So we have our condition. And our first driver is already in the fired up zone. Basically say, do this. Gives us a big boost. That performance boost. We can turn auto and basically just let it auto manage it. Just bump it up to 12x. Zoom it out a little bit because I know it's flying around like crazy at this point. Max boost again. Close that gap. Turn you auto on. Let's turn both of you to auto on and just let you manage it. Let's be a little bit more aggressive with our tire wear because our temps are low. Our tires. See here where drivers are using their ERS and what mode they're doing it. There, we're 6th. Now you see we're lapping B-class cars already. Slow that down a little bit. See, 17th, B-class, 16th. That's something else that we have to manage, is we basically have to manage our position. Off 16 laps, all right. Our tire wear. Watching our driver endurance. Richards is fired up. Wells says, I've got worn tires. Let's go back to here. Perez. So let's pit Perez next time around. Okay. 30 minutes in the car. Let's swap her out with Fonseca. Okay. Just because I need Perez, I want Perez to recuperate for the end of the race. Let's put on mediums. And we'll fill it up. Okay. Parts are good. Now, we also have the ability here, if we want, to add a quick charge while we are in the pits, but there is a risk of damaging the battery to the point where we can't use it for the rest of the race. So, to not bother with that, 48 seconds. Do that pit stop. So we really need to pay attention to our pits and not like double pit, because we could really be sitting in the pits for a really long time. See, we basically change our driver, change our tires, and then we refuel. Let's put so let's put Brad Walker in. Medium tires. Fill her up. Oh no, what happened? Fire in the pits. It wasn't us. Whew. Back to 9th, 12th. Because some people are pitting, some haven't pitted. Of course, with these long pit stops, we can really make up some time, but we're going to have to stop multiple times. Really don't want to stop a lot. That's why I was a little annoyed that we had the soft tires, because they weren't going to make a full fuel run. The goal is to make your tires and your fuel balance out, if you can. That way, get the least number of stops. Mouse. Plus my mouse roller. Let's try this view. Maybe that's a little less crazy. It's 2D view. Sixth. Watching our tire temperatures. Change our strategy. Our tires. Bump our fuel up a little bit, maybe. Under halfway, about halfway. I think our tires and our fuel are good. As far as that goes. Getting in our fired up zone. Both of our drivers are going to soon be in their fired up zone, which is good. Quite a ways behind 5th place. Let's take a look here. 7 laps to go. Slow this down a little bit. Back down into 3D mode. Pay attention to what's going on here. So you're going to finish your run in fired up. Be all gunned up. That's good. Push our tires a little more. So we pretty much have to push our tires to keep temperature in them. Now she's fired up. 5 laps of fuel. 5. So that's good. We're going to be able to go another whole lap on each driver, which is good. Three and a half. In some positions because people are pitting. We're probably going to pit for one more lap. Okay, so let's tell you to pit after one more lap. Let's put Ling Ding. Let's put you in. You're recovering. That's good. Put you in for a stint. How much time do we have left on the race? We have an hour in. Okay, so we'll have just over an hour left on the race. Can't switch back to Raquel. Finish the race out because we'll have too much time on the driver. So we've got at least 2 more stops. Mediums. Fill it up. Parts look good. Swapping drivers at the same time we are changing our tires. Then after that happens, then we add fuel. Let's pit you. Put Blake in the car. Another set of mediums. Fill it up. That done. Around. Tires. Swapping drivers. So the tire change takes about as long as the driver swap does. But if you're going to change tires, you might as well change drivers. You're not really saving yourself anything by not. We are back of the pack because some folks haven't done their driver swaps or tire changes. So it's 12X. Starting to lose touch with everybody. Back to that. So, guy in 7th, he's going to be pitting soon. He's pitting now, so we're good to there. Guy in 6th, he's going to be pitting soon. Bump up that spot. Guy in 5th, he pretty much pitted on the same schedule we did. So it's all worked out there. Rear wing condition low. So next time we bring him in, we're going to have to repair the rear wing. halfway through our fuel run. Are aggressive on the tires. Those temps back up. Turn that off, and let's go to this manually. Whoops. So it doesn't look like that really helps. It's like full boost, hybrid mode. We still drain hybrid mode pretty quick. Engine condition low. What? Gosh. That's not good. Pick this, it drains it pretty quick. Tires. Let's just do auto. Hour. Slow this down. One more lap with you. One more lap. Let's put Lana back in. Okay. Tire choice. Let's go with softs. Fill it up. Fix our engine. Put us way back there. That. We don't do any repair work until after we have done our swaps and after we've refueled. Edwards. Edwards has a half-second gain. Put Logan Richards back in. Saw mediums. Let's do parts. Up. Hour left. Put a half hour. Going to be close to your max drive time. Not doing so hot. We're gonna have to count on some guys having to do some repairs like we did. So speed her up. Aim low. Tires here. $20. 20 minutes on our driver here in 10th. Richards is good for about 30 minutes. A warning. Our driver time. Something we need to keep an eye out for. Good to see. It looks like some people are having to pit for repairs also. First race of the season. Not everybody's up with full endurance, reliability. Now we have 10 minutes left. She's getting in her fired up zone. Logan's at 54 minutes. Keep an eye on her. 6 more minutes. So I think we can do maybe one more lap with her. Push super hard since she's fired up. That. Okay, let's hit and take you out of the car. Let's put you back in the car with 35 minutes left to go. So we put in softs even though we don't have the bonus. Let's put on mediums. And 35 minutes to go. How many laps are we going to need? Just fill it up. And hope it's good. So you can see the Endurance series really has a whole different aspect of things to think about with these longer races. Swapping driver, put Perez back in. Hopefully she can finish out the race. Pulling up, preparing our wing. $33 minutes left, so there's plenty of time. So she won't be over her driving limit. We have excess fuel, so we can burn fuel. Let's go neutral on our tires. Richards, how's his car looking? Engine, we're just going to have to go with it. Hope the engine holds out. I'm debating. Well, we really don't save anything by not doing the tires. Like I said I was debating keeping the tires on there, but we really don't gain anything because it takes about as long to swap tires as it does swap drivers. We have to swap our driver, so we might as well swap the tire. I lost my cursor. Okay, so let's put in... How much time do we have left? 28 minutes. 28 minutes. Put Brad in. Softs. Let's try that. Brad with softs. $18 laps of fuel. It's a fuel. I know how much fuel not to put in the car. Oh, someone blew her motor. So we'll have excess fuel, so let's do that. Seventh place had to retire. Sixth place is pinning with repairs. Sixth. That's pretty much where we're going to finish. Unless one of these top 5 cars retires. Simply because of the difference in time. Next closest driver is a good 60 seconds ahead of me. Oh, now he's right in front of me. Still running excess fuel. Driving time, 54 minutes. 15 minutes left. All right, that's good. We got plenty of time. Engine, let's hope he holds out. Let's try to get 5th place. All right. Getting all kinds of messages towards the end of the race, aren't we? Uh-oh. Oh, you're running out of fuel. Okay. Yeah. 4 minutes left. Check tires. I don't think we'll have a chance to catch up, but excess fuel. Final race. Final minute of the race. So, are we going to be able to get 5th and 7th? That would be fine. All the problems that we had. Gotta go one more lap, it looks like. Fourth. I'll be able to catch up to fourth. Fifth and seventh. Good deal. That was a good race. Oh, that blew his motor. Blew his engine. Oh, man. And he still gets first place. Lucky. Lucky person. All right, that is the end of the first race of the Endurance Series. Let me know if this is something that I should continue, or are the endurance races just not that entertaining? They do take a bit longer to obviously put together because the races are 3 hours of race time. We can obviously speed that up. Got 10 points for our car 1, and each driver got 6 points for car 2. Fourth place. Pretty good deal. I guess we're going to have to get some money from our team sponsor, or team manager. Or chairman, I mean. It's car 1. Now car 2 did. Oh, Blake Edwards. Dodgy neck. Not good. Not good. Yeah, see, we lost 1.7 million because we don't have the sponsors. I couldn't do it. We don't have the sponsorship, buddy. It's not me. Talk to the guy that was here before me about the lack of sponsors. See? No offers, no offers, no offers, no offers. Can't do much about that. All right, so that's where we're going to leave it. And we'll be back next week for the second round of the Endurance Cup. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is this something we should continue or not? No big deal on me. I'm probably going to continue this. If it's not that interesting, I'll just continue this off camera. So until next time, happy racing.